Good evening, everyone. My name is Rebecca Rodriguez, and I'm the first negative speaker. And tonight I will be refuting the inherency, solvency, and significance claims that electronics should be banned from the classroom. I will start by refuting their inherency claim, which is a challenge for the inherency claim that electronics should be banned from the classroom because of the inconsistency in regulation and policies regarding the use of electronics, or that the claim is weak because all classrooms have inconsistencies based on the preference of the instructor. Some instructors permit eating in the classroom or working on homework from another class during learning hours. Other instructors do not permit such leniency. The fact that electronic policies are consistent from classroom to classroom is not strong enough reason to ban electronics from all classrooms. A challenge to the solvency claim is that their solvency claim is weak because it does not establish how the leniency of electronics in the classroom will be split to an end, and also fails to explain how lack of electronics will establish an environment in which learning thrives. A challenge is that many professors use laptops to create PowerPoints for quizzes and lectures. Without the use of this electronic in the classroom, learning would be stunted because information could not be displayed in the most organized and time-efficient manner. Also, according to NBC News, learning would thrive through the use of cell phones and electronic, and that pictures can be taken on notes on the board, which will allow students to listen to the lecture in class and have the topics reinforced later when copying down the notes. Snapshots also aid visual learners, or auditory learners can record the lectures using the record options on their phones, which can be played back like music. Challenges to their significance include that challenge to electronics having created a distracted learning process is that electronics such as laptops and tablets actually assist in learning as opposed to serving as distractions. If electronics were embraced, then students would get more out of their education. For example, according to ResearchGate.net, there's a chemistry teacher that uses the program QuickTime to demonstrate potentially hazardous chemical experience. There's another program called ArtWilling that allows a student to take control of the teacher's laptop in order to complete an example that the teacher is showing, to show that the students are openly engaged. The program also allows for quiz questions to be sent and answered through text for immediate feedback for both teachers and students. There's also a program called btapplet.class that allows for an animation of binary trees, which when paired with a lecture allows for the information to be absorbed more fully. Then there was a survey conducted at teachingcenter.wsl.edu where out of 595 students that were given laptops with the program lecture tools, 60% said that they felt the laptops helped them be more engaged in the class, whereas those that were given laptops without the lecture tools program still said, 39% still said that it helped them feel more engaged in the class. Another challenge to that electronics create distraction to the learning process is that in IGE 120, iPads were used to create a single slide, which are a kind of tablet, were used to create a single slide between groups of four for an in-class presentation, which is educational as opposed to distraction. Also, according to news.nationalgeographic.com, if the students can learn in schools today with the same tools that they'll be using in the future, then that's a good thing. Meaning electronics should be embraced and utilized to further education. Laptops also allow for easy access to educational videos such as TED Talks on YouTube. They can be used to find examples for specific classes, such as in the EMV 101 lecture course. They presented a video of musical swings to propose a solution for renovating the sidewalk. At the university, or at Ohio State University, there is a communications professor, Stephen Acker, who allows his students to use laptops to find fact checks and to find alternative points of view. And he even allows students to plug their phones into projectors for in-class presentations. Also, laptops allow students to type faster so that more time can be spent actually paying attention as opposed to trying to get down all the information. And plus, according to writingtreasure.com, typing is not only a quicker form of note-taking, but is also more legible and can be shared with absent classmates or reviewed later without being stuck trying to decipher what you wrote, but it's illegible. And then a challenge to how electronics can aid in the act of cheating is that electronics, like many other resources, such as writing on your hand or sneaking in cheat sheets, may be tools for cheating. However, this does not mean that electronics should be banned at all times, and instead only regulated during test times. If a student is determined to cheat, however, they will, whether it be through cell phones, notes, calculator, or even asking someone around them. Whereas students that do not cheat will not be further tempted to cheat by the presence of a cell phone. Also, time of cheating is not specified, and one can cheat outside of the classroom by looking at someone's homework. And the banning of electronics during test times would be reasonable, but not maximally effective for the entire class period, when using electronics in the class would actually be beneficial.